The bed cap comes in 9 boxes total. Start by opening all the boxes from the back. We recommend using power tools. You'll need size 5 and size 6 Allen keys, along with 10mm, 12mm, and 13mm short wrenches. Remove all the silver shipping bolts from the mid and rear inner mola panels using a 5mm Allen key. Install all the twist knobs with the rubber washer facing the back to hold them in place. To remove the small cover at each of the 8 mounting points, give it a slight bend to pop it off. Give the truck a quick clean before applying the weather seal. Install the bracket to the 8 mounting points using the smallest nuts found in one of the rear side panel boxes. Position the mounting brackets as far forward as possible. Tighten with a socket to a torque of 7.8 Newton-meter. The front 2 mounting points on each side already have factory nuts. Use a 10mm socket to remove them carefully. Position the mounting brackets as far forward as possible. Tighten with a socket to a torque of 7.8 Newton-meter. The light bar is located under the wind deflector. Disconnect the light bar connector. Apply the weather seal along each side of the truck, running from the back all the way to the front. There are 5 bolts between the front and mid sections, 7 bolts between the mid and rear sections. Unlock all the outer panels. The largest hex bolt, M10 with 13mm head, is used for all 8 mounting points. Align the rear edge of the front panel. Hand tighten the hex bolts. Apply double-sided tape for the wind deflector rubber seal. Use the silver block and M6 silver flat head bolt for the crossbars with a size 5 Allen key. Before fully tightening the crossbar screw, make sure the teeth on each side of the crossbar are properly seated in the middle T-track. Then fully tighten the front 17mm bolt. Add 6 spring nuts to the first crossbar. Align them with the wind deflector holes. Once all 6 crossbar bolts and the 3 bolts on each side are properly fitted, fully tighten the crossbar screws. If the truck side wire is long enough, leave the quick release on the outside so it's easy to remove the light bar. Grab 6 M10 flathead bolts and 6 M8 flathead bots with washers. Use a size 6 Allen key for the 6 bolts on top. Use a size 5 Allen key for the 3 bolts on each side. Install the light bar with the plastic washer against the light bar, then the silver washer and locking washer on the outside. For the front 3 roof panels, the seal on the sides is just foam seal without any holes. First, pick the panel with the front lip and a regular one without the lip. Then, bolt them together from the bottom. The Z-mount pairs with the silver nut and shorter M6 screws. Between the roof panels, use the bag with longer M6 screws and nuts. Use a size 5 Allen key and 10mm wrench or socket. Fully tighten all 8 bolts. Remove the bolts on the front 2 roof panels using a size 5 Allen key. The foam side of the Z-mount faces down. Make sure the bolts on top of the Z-mount are very loose. Slide in the 2 front roof panels. Add a crossbar at the rear of the front section using the silver block and silver flat head bolt with size 5 Allen key. Ensure the crossbar teeth and silver block are centered in the track. Then, fully tighten them. Add the midsection using the same hex bolt and washer. Just hand tight. 5 bolts and nuts go between the front and middle side panels. Bolts with size 5, Allen key from the middle. Nuts from the front using a 13mm ratchet, wrench, shear socket. Make sure the outside is flush with the truck panel. Then tighten the 17mm hex bolt on the back of the front side panel on each side. Install the Z-mount on the 3rd panel and keep it slightly loose so it can slide in easily later. Use the same bolts and nuts to secure the 2nd and 3rd roof panels together. Fully tighten them. Make sure the side with the EVA foam seal is facing the back of the truck. The rear 3 roof panels use a long metal insert that holds 4 bolts underneath. Just slide it in from the rear of the middle panel. Slide in the silver block for the Z-mount.
Isn't that what that is?
What?
That little...
No.
Oh.
Mount to the back of a...
Just hand tight for now.
And then you like slide the power.
Install another crossbar at the rear of the midsection. Make sure the teeth under the crossbar sit in the center of the track. There are also 7 bolts and nuts between the mid and rear sections. Install the rear side panel using the 17mm hex bolt. Install the 7 bolts and nuts between the mid and rear section. Align the outer panel, then tighten the 17mm hex bolt on the mid section. Fully tighten the 7 bolts in between on both sides. Add a crossbar on top, then slide in the last 2 roof panels. Make sure the outer panels are aligned, then tighten the rear 17mm hex bolts on both sides. Install the rear spoiler on the back of the rear window, using the long, flat head black screws from the bag inside the rear window box, with a size 5 Allen key. 13mm hex bolts on both sides. Shortest M6 black flathead screws, and fully tighten them. Use a 13mm socket to tighten the hex bolt. Insert the 2 M8 bolts for the gas strut mount using a size 5 Allen key. Fully tighten them. Please use the bottom outer position, the longest position, for the gas strut. Install the quick release mount using the M8 bolts and a size 5 Allen key. Leave this bolt slightly loose. Adjust the bolts on the back of the latch. This is an optional feature that lets campers sleep in the bed with the back window locked, but still have a way to get out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Slide the roof panels back to close any gaps. Use the same longer flathead M6 bolt with a size 5 Allen key. Make sure all screws are fully tightened. Start by securing the bolts between the panels first, then the side to top screws. Next, tighten the screws between the next set of panels. Finally, fully tighten the side to top screws. Insert the silver block into the cutout on the side track. Fully tighten all screws. For the Z mount to the side track, use the shortest black flathead screws. Add some silicone caulking on the front 2 corners of the roof panels and on the front corners. If possible, add some silicone caulking along the sides of the roof panels between the front and mid sections, and the mid and rear sections. Apply weather seal all around the top and sides of both the bed cap frame and the back of the rear window. From the top, the 2 weather seals on each side should compress fully with no gaps.